Hey guys, it's Bryony. So, I was planning to do a very different video today. I was hoping to do a stash update because I posted on my Facebook page and my Instagram and asked you guys what you'd like to see, and I had quite a few requests to do an updated stash video. However, to do a stash video, I need quite a large area of clear space to actually lay all the pads and the cups and everything out on, because I've got a lot. I mean, I'm in my bedroom right now and it's a mess, please excuse it. But I have like all the pads I use currently in there, and then I have extra ones down here. Ignore the hairdryer. This whole drawer is literally just full of the ones that I don't use, but which I keep for like reviews and stuff. And there's some old disposable in there that I use for comparisons. However, I have not been able to film today or yesterday like I wanted to. Yesterday was so busy. I had a business meeting in London at 12, then at 2, then I had a doctor's appointment at 4:30 to talk about my like painful periods and I wanted something done. And then after that I had martial arts, and before that I had a little break, but I just collapsed with exhaustion because I'd been back and forth everywhere. So before I show you why I basically haven't been able to do anything today, get a video done, I thought I'd very quickly talk about my experience at the doctor. So I mentioned in my last period vlog, my periods were really painful. I couldn't seem to, like, it wasn't normal and I really needed to go get tested, and trains. And I was like procrastinating a lot. I finally called up and booked an appointment. It took me 2 weeks because you have to call up like right at the beginning of the day to get an on the day appointment, and I was like, I'm never up at 8 o'clock to do that, so I'll just book one in advance for after the holiday. So anyway, went yesterday. First I walked in and I was thinking, and the guy was quite abrupt and like, so what can I help you with, before I'd even sat down, and I was like, oh god, he's gonna be one of those and that just wants everything done with. And I told him I had painful periods, and he was sort of like, okay, so what do you want done? And I was like, well, ibuprofen's not working, so I'd like something else for that, but I also feel like something's wrong. So he gave me prescriptions for some naproxen, which I have had before. It's a stronger ibuprofen basically. And it seems to work quite well for me in the past. I'm hoping it still does. But he also felt my stomach, and when he pressed on like the right-ish side, not like low where your appendix is, but a bit higher, oh my gosh, like it was so painful, and it was like, literally like cringe painful, and I haven't had that before where someone's pressed on my stomach and it's actually hurt. So that was the first, and so he referred me and said I needed to go get an ultrasound done, and I also needed to have a blood test done between the 2nd and 5th day of my period. I've had an ultrasound done before a couple of years ago, so something else might have grown since then, or changed since then. And the blood test I've never had before though, so that would be interesting. I'm pretty sure that's to test my hormones, and because it can give indications of like PCOS and stuff. And he said even if they came back clear, I needed to come back because then they'd have to look at other tests to do, because that didn't necessarily mean everything was okay. But I was quite relieved actually that he even did something, because I really like, I've had experiences in the past where I've literally sat there and told a doctor I'm in pain, it doesn't feel right, and like I know my body and all that kind of stuff, and she just sat there and like waiting for me to just, she's mentioned the pill to me, and I said, oh, I'm not really comfortable with that and I can't have it because of Lyme disease. But at the time it was ME, I'd already had a reaction to it, and she just sat there literally just waiting for me to accept that the pill was the only option. And it was only until I was like, no, I want to see a gynecologist. That was a nightmare, but this was much better. So fingers crossed we finally get to the bottom of what that is, because I get like pain now leading up to it as well. We do army crawl and martial arts where you like have to go on your belly and use your arms to crawl further forwards, and I feel like a twinge every time, like right in my stomach, quite sharp, and I'm like, this is not normal. Other things as well, but that's not what this video is about. Anyway, moving on to why I haven't been able to get anything done, because I'm having a bit of a makeover in my house. My voice might get quite echoey in a minute. So my hallway, ta-da, is completely empty again. Basically, we're going to be repainting all these walls like white, bright white. So everything has just been cleared out for the moment. All the soffits are ready. We haven't put, my dad's going to come over and put the first coat of paint on tomorrow, so it should hopefully brighten the place up, because I feel so much better. Hang on. I feel so much better when everything is like really light and airy. I think most people do. Particularly like when it's sunny, I always feel better, for example. So I figured putting a really like bright, and we've got the light reflecting paint or whatever it is, but just really like absolute white that I'm going to paint this. So hopefully that should help brighten it up, and I think it will make a big difference, because this is kind of like a warmish tone. In winter it's not too good. So there's that. Also, however, I'm gonna turn you around again. So because this is getting done, all the stuff that would usually be in the hallway has had to move into my spare room, and my spare room has gone through some change. So this is like the coat rack and the shoe rack and stuff, and that usually lives outside. But I don't know when the last time was that you guys are in here actually. So I've also got my shoe rack down here. Okay, so I'm also still in my gear from martial arts, by the way. I need to go and have a shower and everything, but I thought I wanted to get this video done before I forgot again. So yeah, I think the last time you guys saw this, there was a bed in here. I can't remember if you ever saw the cot. There was like a wooden cot bed size, so a big cot put up here, and I've had that since baby Jack was staying here with his mum, and then the last mum I had, she had a baby and she stayed in there as well. But when I was on holiday in Italy, I realised, that's my coat because I've got no other coats, I'll show you where they are in a moment. So this is like my little workspace for the moment, so whiteboard, desk, everything. This table actually used to be one of my workroom tables, so it's a bit scuffed along the edge, but it does the job perfectly well. This is when I was still making pads. Bought this chair for like £45 from Argos, and it's really good actually. I'm really impressed with it for 45 quid. This chest of drawers is already there. Those two are full of cloth nappies, but the top drawer just has like more notepads and other stuff in it. But anyway, so the reason I decided to put this desk in here was when I was on holiday, I realised I don't really have anywhere to go to work, that I just sit down and work out. I either work in my bed or I have to go to my parents' house, and if there's traffic, it's a pain in the ass to do that. So quite often I would like not get stuff done. If you have to kind of separate your work and your home life, even if it's just going into an office in the house. So I thought I'll try this out. I'll try putting a desk in here, just using an old desk that I have, and I'd buy a good chair and use other bits and bobs that I've had lying around that I put in here. The light's quite bright. I think I can't turn it down on this. Anyway, so I thought that's what I'd do. I would just put a desk in, see how it was, and it's working so far beautifully, which is great, getting more productive. So that's happened. So the cot's been taken out and put in the hall for the moment. Originally, and what I want to do is I actually want to get rid of this bed frame, and I want to have like a wall bed put in, or a Murphy bed, which goes right up against the wall, and then you just pull down, so it would come out vertically this way whenever someone came to stay. And then I was going to have like a cot here, or just like extra storage, because I do have a travel cot. Oh, that's not in there, it's under the bed somewhere, so I think that'll be fine for the future if I do host again. And I quite like this pretty wall pattern I've already got, so I'd quite like to keep that. So that was my plan for this room. Other reason that I couldn't get things done was not only that this room's empty, but this is the state of my kitchen and my living room. It's just things everywhere, just really crazy. Pictures from the hallway, coat hangers, everything, ironing board, washing I need to get ironed. Like all this stuff is in the kitchen. I've just made dinner, which was vegan fajitas, which is one of my favourite meals, and it's so easy, like 15 minutes start to finish. And it's very healthy. Otherwise I would usually have like instant noodles or something. So yeah. And then I have like a pile of coats also right down the end here too. So that's basically why I haven't been able to get any videos up recently, because everything's just kind of getting redone. Please bear with me. I'm hoping by Friday things will be a little bit calmer and I will actually be able to sit down and do that stash video. I might even have some floor space to do it. Or do you know what I might actually do is do a different video temporarily until the whole place is sorted, and then I'll get that one done. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this little mini vlog slash new house tour, flat tour. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. Oh, finally, I finally got that corner, don't know if you can see. Finally got it painted. It literally was not finished for like 2 years because I had to come and get my dad to do it, and then in the end my mum eventually was able to do it. But yeah, this mess is driving me crazy. I need to go back into my bedroom, which is also messy, but I can tidy that at least. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget you can get cloth pads and matching cups from Precious Stars, my website down below. And we have some new stock. Let me grab them. We now have all the solid colour budget pads, which look like this. They now come with the bamboo charcoal top, so that these are stain resistant and also moisture wicking, so that means if you bleed on them, the blood is drawn into the pad and away from your skin, keeping you feeling dry. Loads of people asking about them because the old ones used to have like a cotton top on them, which would stain, and now they look like this. The picture on the website, I still need to update the main picture to show that the grey thread around it, but you can find them. I'll put a link down below. And there's a discount currently, 20% off of the old style with the cotton. So if you want the organic cotton tops, be quick and grab them while you can. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you on Friday. Bye bye.